You are now politicking with Po on PoPolitickin.com.
I don't know how y'all see it, but when it comes to the children, Wu-Tang is for the children. We teach the children. You know what I mean?
He is the greatest Laker of all time. 5-time champion. The only guard to play with one team for 20 years.
You know, I don't quit. I keep pushing and pushing and pushing to see if I can figure this damn thing out. That's who I am, and I'll try my best, and I'll keep on going, man. My brain, it cannot process failure. It will not process failure. I love what I do. And it's as simple as that. I get so much enjoyment from it. Once I made that commitment and said I wanted to be one of the greatest ever, then the game became everything for me. I knew that I was not going to be stopped. So at the age of 18, this was my life. So you can't possibly become better than me because you're not spending the time on it that I do. Even if you want to spend the time on it, you can't. Because you have other things, you have other responsibilities that are taking you away from it. So I already won. It's a lifestyle. It's a full-time commitment. When you make a choice and say, come hell or high water, I'm going to be this, then you should not be surprised when you are that. When we say this cannot be accomplished, this cannot be done, then we are shortchanging ourselves. When you try hard enough, dare enough, trust yourself enough, you will always go further. I think everybody's born with creativity, but I believe it's the trust in yourself and the trust in your emotions to talk to yourself, so to speak, to become your own psychologist, to let your emotions out on a piece of paper. To not be afraid of anything, not be afraid of what people think, not be afraid of what people may say. Just be yourself.
What's up? What's up? What's up? This is Po. Welcome to another edition of PoPolitickin. How you doing? How you living? Had to come in, give my, Kobe died a couple weeks ago. I didn't really talk about it that much, but yeah, like all that stuff you just was hearing him saying, that was why I was really a big fan of Kobe, because I feel like Kobe's mindset is what anybody can apply to their lives and use. So he wanted to be the best basketball player, but shit, I might want to be the best manager or the best podcaster. But whatever you want to do, you just gotta give your all and do your best and just keep grinding, keep getting better, and it'll come. So Kobe was a prime example of that. When he was young, he knew he wanted to be one of the greatest basketball players, and he achieved that. So that was really dope. I said, really big fan of Kobe. Really sad about him and Gigi passing away, and the other people in the helicopter. It was really sad. So big fan of Kobe. Trying to think that was the main thing. I remember also I used to like listen to a lot of his interviews and just his documentaries, and I just remember him saying he wakes up 4 in the morning to work out at 5, and he works out 4 or 5 times a day. So that's how he was getting that advantage. At first, when he first got to the league, I think he played for the Hornets. He wasn't good like that. He was good for a high schooler coming to the pros, but that's still elite. So, like I said, he started working out he said he worked out at 5, do that for, go 5 to 8, and then he'll go eat, rest a little bit, go back at 12, then go eat, rest a little bit at 3, then he'll go back at, I think he said 3 or 4, eat, rest a little bit, and then he'll go back at night and do it again. So, like I said, he was doing that his whole career, and that's why Kobe became Kobe. So, shout out, rest in peace to Kobe. Like I said, I know his family is really mourning him right now. A lot of people love Kobe. Speaking of that, I don't know if y'all watched the Gayle King, Lisa Leslie interview. So, Gayle King is Oprah's homegirl. I think she works for, I don't know if she works for Oprah or not, but I know it's Oprah's homegirl. And Lisa Leslie, you know, she played WNBA for the LA Sparks. So they was interviewing about Kobe. They was in Lisa Leslie's house, looked like it. And Lisa Leslie was saying basically they grew up together. Like, she met Kobe before when Kobe, you know, he didn't play for the Lakers yet, and you know, she didn't play for the Sparks yet. So they just grew together, and she was saying that's like her little brother, you know. So then Gail asked her, so what do you think about the rape allegations and stuff like that? And you know, Lisa Leslie, I think she was defending it right, and she was telling them like, oh, I got this. You know, she asked about. I was like, me as a journalist, I was thinking like she just kept digging. I guess that's what they paying you to do. That's what you're supposed to do. But I think that was just inappropriate because that wasn't her. You know, he ain't raped. That shit had nothing to do with Lisa Leslie. So why was you asking Lisa Leslie about it? Then you went like. She went like 5 or 6 questions deep into it. Like, she kept asking questions. So after this third, when you get to the third question, she's still telling you, like, she was basically telling she didn't want to talk about it. But she's like, well, I thought the case was dismissed. And she was like, well, it was dismissed because the accuser didn't show up. And at least it's like, well, we should leave it like that. So I think when she said that was kind of, but you know, Gail kept going. So she got a lot of backlash. And one of the main people was Snoop. And I guess Snoop and Kobe was really tight. You know, Snoop is from L.A. Kobe, you know, L.A. his whole career, 20 years. So he made an Instagram video basically calling Gayle King. Let me try to find it. Let me find it for y'all. I'll try to find it really quick. This is what Snoop said to Gayle King. I should have played the Gayle King, Lisa Leslie interview. Let me play some of that interview right quick. It ain't that long, so I'll play it. Let me just rewind it to where it was at.
It's in your nature to push yourself.
Got it down ad play. He's the only dance, boy.
It's in our nature to push you.
It'll be all right when this ad come on. Alright, come on. Alright.
Which one did he sign? Oh, that was fine.
About 5 minutes. I'm just gonna let it play out the whole video, whole interview.
Had Kobe Bryant's jersey on display in her home, but since his death, it's taken on a special meaning.
He will be missed, but he will not be forgotten, that's for sure.
They met when Bryant was only 18 years old, before his rookie season with the Los Angeles Lakers and Leslie's debut with the Sparks. The two quickly became rising stars in LA basketball and grew close. What do you remember about when you first met him?
I would go to the house, and he'd be like, Lise! I'm like, what? Lise, come here. Watch this. So he's watching Jordan videos.
Michael Jordan videos?
Michael Jordan. He's clicking the pause and look, Lise, watch.
So he studied Michael Jordan.
Beyond studied. I mean, he would like obsess over watching these videos. He imitated everything Jordan did. If you watch Kobe's interviews, like the way he talks, the way he moves his mouth, when he licks his lip, when he puts his tongue out when he played, everything was about Michael Jordan, and that's the player that meant everything to him, and he wanted to be great. Not good, but great, like Michael Jordan.
When people say arrogant, aloof, that's not what you remember.
See, that was already kind of shady right there.
There is arrogance.
Absolutely.
So that was already like I said, she already picking right there. She's like, when they say arrogant, aloof, was that wasn't about him. But she said, no, that was him on the court. He wasn't like that in real life. Like, yeah, on the court, he thought he was the best ever. That's what you're trained to be. So, see, she already started though. So here you go.
But the arrogance is not in everyday life. The arrogance is in the world of basketball.
On the basketball court, you're saying?
On the basketball court, no. You're not my friend, and I'm not your friend. And it's either kill or be killed. I'm going to attack you. I'm going for the juggler at all times.
What does Kobe's death, what does his loss mean to women's basketball?
You know, he was really making change.
Was he?
Yes, he's changing the mindsets of other.
You heard that? Really? Like, she, you know what I'm saying? She was, you know what I'm saying? She had, they was, I'm keep going, but yeah, she had a little, like, she was digging and trying to be a little, you know, I ain't like her tactics, but she, like I said, really?
Men, more than anybody else. He's getting us, he's validating us, if you will, these young ladies who are out there playing, the fact that he's enjoying and being entertained by great basketball. It made other men feel, I'm hoping, like, what is this about? Like, this is, it's good.
I've heard that sometimes he would spend more time at WNBA games now than he would at the Lakers games. True?
Well, it's true, but I think it's also because Gigi wanted to see certain players, and she was into it. And he talked about just, you know, I remember seeing him. He was like, Lise, like, she got it. She got it. You know, he was just like, she got it.
It's tough, Lisa, looking at the pictures of him and Gigi together playing basketball, sitting on the sidelines. It really does take your heart and rip it out when I see those pictures.
Yes. We know what Kobe's accomplished, but Gigi hadn't. She didn't have the full opportunity to do that because you just know that she had the mentality. Mamacita was going to make it. She was going to be in the WNBA.
It's been said that his legacy is complicated because of the sexual assault charge, which was dismissed in 2003, 2004.
Right,
is
here we
it
go.
complicated for you as a woman, as a WNBA player?
And that's like a reach question anyway. Like, yeah, and she wrapped that all the way around back to Lisa Leslie. Is it complicated that Kobe, that allegation came up in 2003, 2004? Is that complicated for Lisa Leslie as a player in the WNBA? Okay, all right.
It's not complicated for me at all. Even if there's a few times that we've been at a club at the same time, Kobe's not the kind of guy, never been like, you know, Lisa, go get that girl or tell her or send her this. I have other NBA friends that are like that. Kobe's, he was never like that. I just never have ever seen him being the kind of person that would do something to violate a woman or be aggressive in that way. That's just not the person that I know.
But Lisa, you wouldn't see it though. As his friend, you wouldn't see it.
And that's possible.
See, she going for it, so she keeps digging and digging. So, you know, he just passed, so this is kind of like, I just think this is the wrong time for that interview. And Kobe, like I said, that was from 2003, so 17 years later, now you trying to bring it up like it's a fresh topic. You could have interviewed him back then. You know, you had 17 years to get an interview with him asking these questions, so, yeah.
I just don't believe that. And I'm not saying things didn't happen. I just don't believe that things didn't happen with force.
Is it even a fair question to talk about it, considering he's no longer with us and that it was resolved? Or is it really part of his history?
I think that the media should be more respectful. At this time, it's like if you had questions about it, you've had many years to ask him that. I don't think it's something that we should keep hanging over his legacy. I mean, it went to trial.
Yeah, it was dismissed because the victim in the case refused to testify, so it was dismissed.
And I think that's how we should leave it.
It is interesting to me how deeply his death has affected so many different types of people. Why do you think people are so deeply affected, in many cases by a man they did not know?
I really think it's the idea that you rooted for him or you didn't. But that was an emotion evoked either way.
You know what I keep thinking, Lisa, as often is the case? It was probably just another ordinary day for them. And then in seconds, your life
See, I go back to them.
It reminded me
That's
about
crazy.
the quote about joy and sorrow are inseparable. And it's just that. Like, sorrow has been...
Yeah, so, and I said, I guess a lot of people, she got a lot of uproar about that interview. I think even LeBron said something, so I'm trying to go to what LeBron said. I think he gave Lisa Leslie props for, here you go. LeBron James gives props to Lisa Leslie while chastising Gayle King over Kobe Bryant. Yeah, I don't know where to tweet at, but yeah, he was just, here you go. Protect Lisa Leslie at all costs. You are the real superhero. Sorry you had to go through that. We are our own worst enemies. Mamba for life. So, LeBron said that, but I think the worst one was Snoop's. So, this is what Snoop said. Alright, let me find it. Here you go. Well, Snoop and Bootsy. So, and now it's two. Yeah, so I'm going to keep going with this. But here's the first one. Let me find the Snoop one.
Gayle King. I Don't you hang out with Oprah? Why y'all attacking us? We your people. You ain't coming after fucking Harvey Weinstein asking them dumbass questions. I get sick of y'all. I want to call you one. Is it okay if I call her one? Funky dog-head bitch. How dare you try to tarnish my motherfucking homeboy's reputation, punk motherfucker? Respect the family and back off, bitch, before we come get you.
So that was a threat. Basically, when he said that part, it turned to a threat. And also, Boosie said something, but I'm worried about Snoop. I think Snoop is, see, that's the thing too. I think, I don't know, we give these celebrities, just because you can rap and perform don't mean you we gotta listen to, we give them too much of a platform as far as issues like this. So, but I know Snoop had a right to say something because, like I said, Kobe's his boy. But yeah, he's been getting backlash now because Gayle King, she had to come out with a video saying that it was a long video, because I think even that clip was like 5 minutes. So she was like, it was a long video. CBS, they only played that clip. So she said she was kind of blindsided how they did that. So she was apologizing. But then Snoop, like I said, she said she started receiving death threats, and I think even Oprah was worried about her. So Snoop had to come out with an apology. So he's apologized on this video. This just happened like 19 hours ago. So yesterday. Yeah, he done ads, boy. Let me see that ad come out. Shout out to Domino's, though. I like Domino's. Let's shout out to Domino's. Yeah, once this ad play, I'll play Snoop's apology to Gayle King.
Here's a message for the people that need to know. I'm a non-violent person. When I said what I said, I spoke for the people who felt like Gayle was very disrespectful towards Kobe Bryant and his family. Now, with that being said, what I look like wants some harm to come to a 70-year-old woman. I was raised way better than that. I didn't want no harm to come to her. I didn't threaten her. All I did was say, check it out. You out of pocket for what you're doing, and we're watching you. Have a little bit more respect for Vanessa, her babies, and Kobe Bryant's legacy. Yeah. But anyway, I'm going to do what I got to keep doing. Y'all keep doing what y'all doing. We're very nonviolent. We just want to say that first and foremost. We speak from the heart. Some of you who have no heart don't understand that. But anyway, carry on and enjoy your day.
Yeah, so Snoop had to apologize. Yeah, somebody, I want to say, I forgot if somebody in like the government, but she was saying like, better not nothing happen to Gayle King, or I'm gonna bring an army after you. So it started getting big, and like I said, I don't think Snoop should have said that either, man. Like I said, he knows she's 70 years old. Why was you saying that in the first place? You know what I'm saying? So when you kind of go back to Dave Chappelle when he was like, I always think of that joke when he was like, what Ja Rule say? So it's like, why do we always got to go to these celebrities for their opinions on things, especially celebrities that are not qualified on the subject? So yeah, so hopefully that's okay now. It's not, they worked that out, so yeah. I think that's enough. I was gonna talk about some more stuff, but it's a lot going. It's a pretty long intro right there. So I'm about to go into this interview I did with Jane Handcock. She's really dope. I think she's from the Bay Area, but she's really dope. Got a really hot song I like. Make sure you check me out. Like I said, PoPolitickin at PoPolitickin.com. Social media is PoPolitickin. I'm on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Got Facebook page, Facebook group. What else we got? Snapchat. I do affirmations, daily affirmations, so make sure you're checking out those. Anybody that wants to, I got shirts for sale, PoPolitickin shirts, Master Musha shirts. It's Black History Month right now, so you go to my Shopify, it's PoPolitickin. Yeah, so we out here, man. Just stay in touch. Like I said, I'll try to do this more often. I'm back now. Baby's born, so I'll talk about that a little later too. But baby's born, so getting in my groove, getting back into everything. So. Like I said, appreciate everybody that been rocking with me since 2008. I know I got some loyal listeners out there. Shout out to my peoples. I holla.
PoPolitickin.com. Here's my heart, it's in your hands. What you gonna do, babe? I'm giving you a chance. Said I've been in need of your love, and I hope you don't play with me. Yeah, I need you here with me. I hate it when we on the phone. I really wanna know what you about. I really wanna see what you want. I wanna feel you so deep, all in my soul. I wanna feel it like all in my bones. CBD type love, and now I'm gone. Just be real with me, I'll be real with you, and we can keep it cool. I don't ask too much of you. Love and honesty, rock with me for me. I'll do the same to you. I wanna live that 90s kind of love, when they was real friends, when they was still holding hands. That kind of love that make a grown man be a real grown man kind of love. When I was proud to be a lady, and you was proud to be my baby. Real love, tell everybody that you my homie, lover, and my friend. Ain't gonna let them hoes know you've been standing by me, and I'm not really trying to play pretend. You so special, guarantee you can call on me. When I think of you, I just get so weak. Just be real with me, I'll be real with you, and we can keep it cool. I don't ask too much of you. Love and honesty, rock with me for me. I'll do the same to you. I wanna live that 90s kind of love, when they was real friends, when they was still holding hands. That kind of love that make a grown man be a real grown man kind of love. When I was proud to be a lady, and you was proud to be my baby. Real love, when they was real friends, when they was still holding hands. That kind of love that make a grown man be a real grown man kind of love. When I was proud to be a lady, and you was proud to be my baby. Real love, tell everybody.
Welcome back to PoPolitickin.com, your home for self-help meets hip-hop. Make sure you go on Spotify, we're on Apple, Google Play, type in PoPolitickin, and listen to our interviews since 2008. 1212, I'm in place to be with Jane Handcock. How you doing?
I'm good, and yourself?
I'm great. So I kind of know why you call yourself Jane Handcock, but let me know why you call yourself Jane Handcock. I know it got something to do with writing, right? So that's a writer, right?
Yes, it does. I maybe probably about 5-6 years ago, I wanted to just change my name into something that fit what I was really doing at the time, and that was songwriting. So, the whole thing with John Hancock, the pretty pen, and the signature, I wanted to make it a female kind of twang to it. So that's where Jane Handcock came from.
And what was your names before?
It was my real name. It was Raya Nicole. My name is Mariah.
Okay.
So that's what, I was going by. All right. Nothing special.
So, what's your background? I just want to know, you from Oakland, right? How was growing up in Oakland?
Yeah, so I was born in Oakland, raised in Richmond. It was cool. I mean, I was a kid, I had a real childhood, it was very urban, of course, but it was fun for the most part. My mom kept me in like activities. She kept me in church. She kept me always doing something with art. So whether it was drawing, playing instruments, singing, whatever, like she always kept me just grounded in like just art, period. And it was good for me because, I mean, of course, you know, just in the cities that I grew up in and that I was around, it was just a lot of like, um, it was limited opportunities to really get out, especially, in Richmond. When I lived in Richmond, it was really like, if you get out of Richmond, it's like dope, you know what I'm saying? Because there's so much going on. And, you know, it's tight knit, but it's a lot of stuff, just like every ghetto, every hood. It's always like that.
So I thought people from Richmond, California. Ain't Master P in there? P?
You said Master P?
Yeah, he's from Richmond, California. I mean, he's always shout out Richmond, California. I think that's where I know he was always talking about the Bay, and he always rap about Richmond, California.
He hustled in Richmond for sure. I think he started his music out here for sure, and just with the whole independent circuit, he was out here for sure. Yep.
So, let's know about your background, like how long you been in music and what got you really into it.
Man, I've been singing since I was like, yeah, like I've been singing since I was 3, and then really kind of like right out of high school, I started writing music. So that was like a few years back too, but I've been doing music like forever, and I started really kind of getting into it, in high school, and then like going right out of high school, I started really like I knew I wanted to be in the industry, and I knew I wanted to like just have my music heard everywhere and heard just. I knew I wanted to just touch people with that alone. So I've been doing it like right out of high school.
And then I saw you work with Adrian Marcel.
Yeah, we were best friends in high school. We grew up in high school together, and we had a band and everything like that. So it was fun.
And then you helped write songs on that album you came out with.
Say it one more time.
I said you helped write some songs on that album that he came out with. That My Life album.
Yeah, absolutely. I wrote on 7 days a week, week after next, GMFU. I wrote on all of his projects. Me and him work like very close together, and then it's crazy because he produces a lot of my stuff. So we kind of just switch roles with each other.
Yeah, because he got a song I really like that. He said that one song he'd be like, "You made a nigga feel like he's something. If you take my life, loving you is easy." Hey, that's my shit right there. I didn't know him, but I used to like that song.
I love that song.
But that's my jam right there. So tell myself what's up. And then you worked with Raphael Saadiq too? You ended up working with Raphael Saadiq?
Yeah, yes. He's like he's still today a huge mentor for me. He just took a liking to me, I think, because, I'm from where he's from. I was, in Oakland, and I'm from just that, era of just the next generation. I think he really just took to that, and he just kind of took me in immediately, and we've been rocking ever since.
So how's the scene out there in Oakland right now? I know, like you said, it's a new wave coming out.
It is. It's a dope. I feel like for a minute, I don't know. I think everything is just a season, and everything transition, and everything, everything's with transition, and I think it's just a new wave of artists that are emerging from Oakland, from the Bay period. That's just super dope, and I'm glad to be a part of this wave going on. A lot of us are independent, a lot of us are doing our own thing, and really kind of making waves for ourselves, just being that, just independent, doing our own thing, and keeping everything original. And we're trendsetters, so I'm happy to be a part of the new wave that's going on.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So how would you describe your music to the people? Cause I was gonna say, would you say you're a singer, rapper? How do you describe your music?
I would just say I'm an artist, like I'm an entity. I want to go down as one of the greats or just great in my own right. I'll say that. So, I look up to the Pharrells and the Missy Elliott's and the Esther Deans and the Raphael Saadiqs and just those people who knew how to do more than one thing and just capitalized on every part of their gift. And that's what I want to do. I sing, I write, I produce. I do whatever I can, just to kind of get myself out there.
And what do you love about music the most?
Say it one more time. I'm sorry.
What do you love about music the most?
I would say for me, it's a form of therapy because I'm not somebody, I don't know if it's because of how I grew up or where I grew up. People didn't express themselves and express their vulnerability like that just on a daily. And music for me is that outlet to really say what I want to say and express what I want to express without anybody judging me. Most of the time, I'm recording by myself in my room or in a room, and it's just me and the mic and the computer. So I think that's just my outlet for just being able to, express myself without any judgment.
And I like that 90s love too.
Yeah, I love 90s love.
Yeah, I see the sample. You got
Super dope
that Janae sample. That's in my love.
That's one of my favorite songs ever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I heard it. Tight. So I would say, so what are your other current projects you're working on? Because I know when I go to Spotify, that's the number one song that came up, 90s Love. But just talk about some of your mixtapes, your projects you came out with. Just talk about them.
Yeah, I came out with my first mixtape ever was Truth Be Told. And then the second one was Truth Explains a Lot. And then I came out with the series. I came out with the Where's Jane series 1, 1.5, 2. And then I had a summer project. I want to give people something new every season. So I'm going to be dropping a winter project called In My Feelings this year. And then top of the year, I have a project with DJ Fresh coming out that's super, super dope.
And then I was reading, so you saying it sounded like I was reading your bio, so you're a ghostwriter too? You do ghostwriting?
Say it one more time.
You do ghostwriting?
Yeah, I'm the type of writer where I don't have to say I wrote it. I just, the credit and the check will speak for itself. So, I've written on a lot of things. And I've written, here and there for people, and it's just dope. I don't like to rain on people's parade. I let them, however they want to brand and promote their music, I do it. But it's dope to be a part.
Well, I'm saying, do at least your inner circle know? Because don't that be kind of funny if like somebody jammed to a song and you wrote it and they don't even know you wrote it, or do the inner circle know who wrote it?
Oh yeah, for sure. Like definitely the inner circle knows. And then like when I do have meetings and stuff like that, of course, it's good for my resume. So it's it's dope, but I'm not somebody who has to say, yeah, I wrote that, it's cool. Like I give, being a writer, I guess, like for me, it's not about me being in the forefront. I just want to be a part of something great and I want to do something great. So that's, how I kind of attack that.
Are you with a label now?
Right now I'm signed to myself, Big Mama ENT.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm definitely, I'm talking to some people, so we'll see. We'll see what the future holds.
Speaking of the future, where do you see yourself like 5 years from now?
Wow, I see myself touring. I see myself definitely just having more of a foot in the door with, in the industry, because I'm still considered new. So I definitely consider myself, putting my stamp on, music. I don't know what that is, but I know that I'm gonna put my flavor in it, and I feel like people are gonna gravitate towards it.
Okay. And I would say, what are some of your interests outside of music?
I like movies. I like theme parks. I like to hang with my friends. I'm heavy in like my church when I'm home. I love to, be with just my people. Honestly, I just love being with my people.
What's your favorite movies?
I love scary movies. I love scary movies. I went to go see it last night. Matter of fact, I love a good scary movie.
What's the scariest movie you saw?
Ooh, I think the scariest movie I saw was Get Out, because I feel like it was so real.
Yeah.
It was so like
parallel
to like what can really happen.
Like, this ain't no scary movie. This is a reality movie.
Right. For real. It was pretty scary too, though. It had me jumping a lot last night.
So I want to know, we're going to go over some advice right quick. So first thing, I just want to give, what is some good life advice you received that you want to share with the listeners? Just on living. Yeah.
I feel like one that I keep with me all the time is to always be a student and never feel like you're too anything to learn, too grown, too old, too up there, too down there. Always learn and always be a student to life or in life, and you'll forever grow and get better and progress. So I'm always learning. I never feel like I've made it to anywhere. I'm always trying to learn to get better.
And what's some good advice as far as music industry that you learned?
Learn to make decisions and be comfortable with it. This industry can be overwhelming sometimes, to where you have to, sometimes you're just saying yes, 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 yes. It's always good to be able to walk away from something and be comfortable with that.
Okay.
So, yeah.
All right. And what do you think, what's next for you right now?
What's next for me is I'm going to definitely keep making music. I have show dates coming up, which is dope. That's pretty much it. Honestly, this is just not really a race for me. It's a marathon. So I'm going to just keep the music coming and keep, I'm going to keep being consistent with what I'm doing.
And what would you like to say to your fans and supporters?
I would just honestly like to say I appreciate it. Wherever you guys are, I appreciate you just for supporting and showing love and actually feeling where I'm coming from. That means a lot to me, and it's just the beginning.
Anybody just not hearing about you, let them know why should they check you out and follow you.
If you want to really feel something, then check me out. I'm not here to make you feel good, bad, whatever, but I guarantee I'm gonna make you feel something. So check me out.
I want to say thanks for coming through politicking with me.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, no doubt.
I'm sorry my service is lucky.
Yeah, we good though. I think it still came out good. You got anybody you want to shout out?
It's all good.
Instagram,
I
anything?
appreciate you so much for having me.
Yeah, no doubt. You got any tell me your Instagram, any shout outs?
Man, shout out to my team, shout out to my supporters, and shout out to you guys, just for rocking with me, for real.
The PoPolitickin Show is brought to you by Audible. With over 180,000 titles to choose from, Audible is great for any continuous learner wanting to grow and expand their knowledge and insight. Go to www.audibletrial.com/POaudio and get an audiobook of your choice, free, with a 30-day trial. After the trial, your paid membership will begin at $14.95 per month. With your membership, you will receive 1 credit every month, good for an audiobook on Audible. Cancel before your trial ends, and you will not be charged. So go to www.audibletrial.com/PO audio and download a free audiobook by Tony Robbins, Grant Cardone, Napoleon Hill, Les Brown, Damon John, and more. Always remember that knowledge is power.